Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. Today we're going to practice taking decimal numbers in standard form, and then we're going to put them into expanded form. I have a whole number down here that I want to give you a very quick review of what you'll be doing today. This number is 7,294, and if you notice when I write it into expanded form, I take the 7 and I write it as 7,000 because it's in the thousands place. The 2 is worth 200 in the hundreds place. The 9 by itself is worth 90 in the tens place, and then you have your 4. And all of this together, 7,000 plus 200 plus 90 plus 4, is expanded form. And when the number is just written as numbers, we call that standard form. Today you're going to do this with decimals. So all of your numbers are going to have a decimal. As you can see here, if you click where the red arrow is, there's a lesson explaining how to do this with decimals. If you need that review, go ahead and click that link. Watch the lesson and then come back. We're only practicing today. So if you want instruction, hit that lesson arrow at the top. All right, let's get started. This is a place value chart. If you need to use your place value chart, draw it on a piece of paper, or maybe you already have one. There's one in the description where you can buy one. You can go to Amazon and buy them already made, or just Google it. Find a printable one for free. What I want you to do, though, is when you go to expand it, don't use the chart. We're going to use the chart after we expand it, just to make sure we got it right. I do have a chart here, but I have it hidden. I'm going to work this out for you. After you do it, we'll go through it and then we'll put it into the chart. So what I want you to do is write 13 and 8/10 in expanded form. You're going to use those plus signs and spread it out. Look at each place value. After you're finished, come back and we'll do it together. So turn this off while you're working, turn it back on when you need your answer. We have the number 13 and 8/10. My 1 is in the tens place, so I write 10. And I'm going to add it to the 3. It's in the ones place. Now I'm going to add it to 8/10, and 8/10 looks like this. It's 0.8. Okay? So that's 13 and 8/10 written in expanded form looks like this. Now some people will write 8/10 like this. You can do it either way. I do not put the 0 there. I just put the 0.8 for 8/10. Now let's delete our cover here. And let's plug the numbers in to the chart. We have 1, we have 13, and 8/10. Does it work? Yes, that's 10, that's a 1, and that's tenths. So the answer is correct. Our next number is 205 and 64 hundredths. Turn off the video, expand that number for me, and then come back. All right, this one was a little trickier. Let's see if you got it right. We have 2 in the hundredths place. So take one number at a time. You see how I put a little dot under it to help me remember what number I'm on. We don't have anything in the tens place, so I don't need to add anything. Let's jump over to the fives place. Now I'm going to put a little arrow there because later, I'm going to show you on the chart how we have to recognize that. Now we have plus 5 in the ones place, right? Now I have a 6 in the tenths place, which looks like this, 6/10. And then I have a 4 in the hundredths place. And I'm going to write it like this. I have to push it over and recognize it in the hundredths place, okay? Let's erase our cover and let's put the numbers into the chart. 205 and 64 hundredths. Two things I want you to notice. We didn't put anything in the tens place because there's a 0 there. So when you're up here in your equation, the expanded form, you don't have to put plus 0. Because it's nothing, okay? If I were to add 200 plus 5, right? 200 plus 5, it comes out to 205. So you don't have to recognize that 0 when you're putting it in expanded form. Another thing, a lot of kids make a mistake, lots of people, when you're putting your hundredths, you don't put just 0.4. You have to recognize it as 0. Put that 0 there to put a placeholder in the tenths place and show that it's in the hundredths place, kind of like you did up there in the tenths. So that one was a little bit trickier. Good for you if you got it right. All right, let's go to the next one. 53 and 8 hundredths. Now you know how to do that. You know how to do that hundredths now because we just did it. Turn it off, come back and we'll do it together. Let's write it out. We have a 5 in the tens place, so that would be 50. We're going to add it to 3 in the ones place. Then we're going to add, oh, we don't need a 0 for the tens place. Remember, if there's a 0 there, we don't have to do anything. But now we're going to recognize 8 hundredths. And 8 hundredths by itself looks like this. 8 hundredths. Did you get it right? Let's plug it in, just for those of you that are visual and you want to make sure you understand how this works. We're going to write all of our numbers in. We have 53 and 8 hundredths. Again, you can check your answer. Is everything in the right place? We don't need anything here because there's a 0, and that all matches up. 407 and 264 thousandths. So we've got a bigger number now. Turn off your video, come back, and we'll work it out. All right, let's look at our 4. It's in the hundredths place, so that's going to be 400. We don't put anything in our tens place because there's a 0 there. And then we have a 7 in our ones place. Oh, let's put a plus sign there. Then we're going to add our 2 in our tenths place. So we're going to put 0.2, 2 tenths, plus 6 in our hundredths place. We got to make sure it's in that hundredths place. I know that can get a little confusing with adding that 0, but if you put it into the chart, you can understand why. And now we have the 4, and that would be 4,000. So there's your tenths, there's your hundredths, and that puts it in the thousands place. Let's go ahead and delete the cover, and we'll plug it into our place value chart. We have 407, 407, and 264 thousandths. So together, each number goes into the slots, but when you write it, again, I want to emphasize 6 hundredths looks like that. You have to recognize that by itself, there's nothing in the tenths place, okay? All right, one more. We have 23 and 43 thousandths. Write that in expanded form. We're going to look at the dot under the 2. I know that's in the tenths place, so by itself, 2 times 10 would be 20, right? Its value is 20. 3 is in the ones place. The value of that 3 is 3. We're going to add nothing in the tenths place because there's a 0 there. We're going directly to the hundredths place, and that's a 4. 4 hundredths plus 3 thousandths. Let's delete our chart, our cover, and we'll plug it into the place value chart. And we have 23 and 43 thousandths. All right, I have more practice. Look in the description. There's some workbook pages there that you can print off and practice. The worksheets also have the answers. Practice doing it with the chart. If you're still not sure, use it. It's there to help you. We use those helper charts when we're still learning, and then gradually have yourself do it without the chart and see if you're right. And before you know it, you won't need the chart anymore.